Good morning. It's Home Circuits with me, Robert, 5 to 7. It's Friday morning. Hope I've got the right day. It's all blurred into one now. Obviously, being a fitness instructor, we're not in the gyms at the moment, so it's all a bit. Whoa. Anyway, enough about that. Let's crack on. We've got 3 upper body circuits to do today. If you've been following me, you know that I'm on a Friday morning and a Saturday morning. So I tend to sort of split it into upper body, lower body circuits, just so that we're not over fatiguing one part of the body and then doing it again tomorrow, if that makes sense. So, as I say, more sort of upper body stuff today, and equipment-wise, a couple of weights. Doesn't have to be your stereotypical weight, so it doesn't have to be like dumbbells, weight plates, anything like that. It could be tins of beans, bottles of water, whatever you have lying around the house that creates some form of resistance makes that exercise a bit more challenging. Without rambling on anymore, let's start getting warmed up. So we're going to do 10 different exercises back to back for the warm up. We'll start off with running on the spot. And as I say, 10 different exercises just designed to get the full body warmed up, heart rate up, breathing, circulation going. If you've just joined in, we're just diving into that warm up. Equipment wise this morning, just a couple of weights, whether that be traditional dumbbells or weight plates, or it could be tins of beans, bottles of pop, well, maybe not bottles of pop, bottles of water, anything like that that you have lying around the house, just to create a little bit of resistance, make that exercise a bit more challenging. 3 circuits this morning, all centered around the upper body, but still big sort of compound movements to get that heart rate up, breathing, circulation going. So we've got plenty to do. Excellent. Let's just twist and reach opposite fingers to opposite toes. Try and keep that back reasonably straight as you do this, bringing those hips back to allow that to happen, and you're feeling that stretch down the back of the legs. The happy birthday in the background for my eldest, for James. You may have seen him on 3D Leisure at Home before, joining in with me. It was his 8th birthday at the beginning of this week. Moving those shoulders backwards and forwards, let's get some shoulder warming up is done. So just getting the circulation, the heat into those shoulder joints, into the tendons and ligaments around those shoulders. Very important to get your shoulders nicely warmed up, especially when doing upper body exercises. Excellent, let's just dive into some squats. So even though we're not doing specific lower body exercises this morning, squats are always good to get those hips moving and get that heart rate up, as well as obviously warming the lower body muscles, which we are going to do a lot of moving around this morning. So it's always worth not neglecting the lower body. Excellent. Okay, so another shoulder exercise. So moving from a lower body exercise to an upper body tends to bring that heart rate up. Again, good for a warm-up drill. So crossing at the top, crossing at the bottom, warming those shoulders up. Keep it going. Excellent. Let's go straight into out in front of you. So a bit of a rotational exercise now. So again, obviously centered around the lower body, but we are rotating at the bottom, which helps warm that core up, warm those lower back muscles up. And get that heart rate up. Excellent. Let's go into another shoulder exercise. So bringing those hips back staying nice and straight, and making a T shape by bringing those arms out to the side. What you can do as well, rotate those hands back, thumbs up as you bring those arms back. So we get some external rotation on those shoulders as well. Looking forwards with your feet if you do this, you don't have to crane your neck back. Excellent, okay. Let's go into walkouts. So you're going to bend at those hips, touch the floor next to your feet, and then walking those hands out in front of you. So lower yourself down to the floor, press back up, walk in. You don't have to do a full press up, you can peel yourself back up on the floor. But do lower yourself onto the floor, peel yourself back up. Just makes it a full body exercise. And you're warming those triceps, the backs of your arms as well. Excellent. So staying down on the floor, we'll finish off with straight leg sit-ups. So you're touching the floor behind you, pulling those abs tight, smaller your back goes into the floor before you roll forwards and touch the tips of your toes. Keep those legs nice and straight, feeling the stretch down the backs of the legs. Nice and steady, nice and controlled. It doesn't have to be flat out fast as you can. Excellent. Okay, so that's your 10 warm-up exercises back to back. I'll just quickly reset the timer. Grab yourself a drink if you need it. And I'll explain the first couple of exercises that we're going to do back to back in circuit 1. So, as I said, 2 exercises back to back in circuit 1. Exercise 1, mountain climbers. Exercise 2, press ups. So I'll go through the form with that. Mountain climbers, I want you to do the mountain climbers nice and slow. So you're in that high plank position, and nice and slowly bring one knee round the outside to touch your elbow. So same side knee, same side elbow, nice and slow, nice and controlled. So we can work on core strength, core stability, and shoulder stability as well. And we're also sort of using those hip flexors and things, but the tension really is on the abs and on the shoulders, supporting your body weight. So that's your first exercise. Second exercise is press ups. 3 points to note on press ups. Make a triangle. So 1, 2, 3 points to your triangle when you're in that high plank position. Tilt your pelvis towards the floor, pull those abs tight, and then lower yourself down, and then all the way back up. Yeah? If you struggle with full press-ups, that's what you're working towards, obviously. But what you can do is drop those knees down to the floor and pivot on the knees. So all the way down, all the way up. If within this circuit you get fatigued from doing full press-ups, obviously you can regress, keep doing those kneeling press-ups. All the way down, all the way up. So there are your 2 exercises back to back. We are doing 40 seconds this week. We did 30 seconds last week. We're doing 40 seconds of each exercise, back to back, 4 times round. 5 seconds to get into that mountain climber position. Away we go. elbow in this case. Excellent. 5 seconds just to shake it off. Into those press-ups. Shake it off again, and then we're going back into high plank for mountain climbers. Away we go. Ooh, tired already. It's as many reps as you can do in the time that we have. So if you need a little rest, grab a rest and then go again. Off. Really tough on frontal core this. I'm going to put it on the knees for these ones. So straight line from the back of your neck to the back of your knees. Pull those abs tight still. Okay, little rest again, shake those arms off. Woo. Back into those mountain climbers, away we go. Oh, really feel it down here, serratus anterior, which is really good because not many exercises hit that area. And obviously this is an area that helps control your posture. Okay, back into those press-ups. One last round. Away we go. Ooh. Oh. These two exercises coupled back to back really hit the frontal core, chest, tries. Okay, last set of press ups. Well done. Okay, so first circuit done. 2 more to go. Grab a drink if you need it. I've got a lovely pink beaker which I can never get into. Oh, that's how that. There we go. Apple juice this morning. Anyway, you're not interested in that. What you want to do is get into circuit 2. So, little one for shoulders and for posture in this next circuit. I'm going to do this one a little bit different this week. Before I forget, I'm just going to alter this timer. So last week we did these IYTWs they're called. I'll show you the form in a second, but we did them lying down. I'm going to do them standing up this time. So nice straight back, bring those hips back, and you're going to go I, Y, T, W. So I, hands out in front. Y, palms facing up, out to the side. T, palms facing down, out to the outside. And then elbows bent, W, squeeze, yeah? A little bit more range of motion than on the floor, but you do get a lot of tension down the posterior chain as well when you do it on the floor. We're just mixing it up a little bit, just to focus on those rear delts, lower traps, get that posture. So these are the muscles that take you from this, if you have back posture, to this. Slightly better posture. Anyway, IYTWs, and then we're going to go from 30 seconds of IYTWs into 30 seconds of straight leg sit-ups. So you're going straight back down on the floor. These are the ones that you did for your warm-up. So touch the floor behind you, stretch those arms out, bring those straight arms across, curl up, small your back goes into the floor, and then reach in towards those tips of the toes. To do it in slow motion is quite challenging, but that's basically it. Smaller the back into the floor to allow those abs to switch on fully and help you up in front. Keep those legs nice and straight. If you can't touch the tips of your toes, just get as close as you can, yeah? Right, 2 exercises back to back, 4 times round, 40 seconds of each. We're starting off with IYTWs. We're doing this without any weight. So I, Y, T, W. I, Y, T, W. This is really good to do if you have a desk job, anything where you sat down for long periods of time. This will help your posture, especially if your chest out, thumbs back, looking forward with your feet. I, Y, T, W, yeah? Do that anywhere. Right, straight leg sit-ups. You can do this anywhere, but you might get a bit of a bucky butt, depending on where you're doing it. Small the back into the floor, reach towards the tips of your toes. Keep it going. Keeping those legs nice and straight. Feel the stretch down the back of the legs as you reach towards the tips of your toes. Smaller your back goes into the floor. Abs nice and tight. Reach towards the tips of your toes. Keep it going. 40 seconds. Straight leg sit-ups. Working the front of the core, working the abs. Okay, back up. 5 seconds to get into that hip hinge position, and then you're going I, Y, T, W. I, Y, T, W. Keep it going. Excellent. Okay, back into those straight leg sit-ups. Away we go. So obviously the progression with those IYTWs is that we add some weight. But initially, just getting that form right, creating tension across your shoulders and down your back, is enough to help with posture and to help with shoulder health, which a lot of people suffer badly with. Bad shoulders. Hips back, chest out. I, Y, T, W. I, Y, T, W. I'll turn around in front so you can see it from the front. I, Y, T, W. Keep it going. Excellent. Okay, back down on the floor. Back into those straight leg sit-ups. Slowly your back goes into the floor. Putting those abs tight. Rolling up forward so you can touch the tips of your toes on those outstretched legs. If you can't touch the tips of your toes, just get those fingers as close to your toes as you can. Excellent, okay. One more round. So, hips back, chest out, looking forward to the feet, and then you're going I, Y, C, W. You know by now, keep it going. Okay, one last set of those straight leg sit-ups. Away we go. Keep those legs as straight as you can. Feel that stretch down the back of your legs. Whilst you reach towards the tips of your toes, putting those abs tight. Small of the back goes into the floor before you sit back up. Excellent, well done. Woo. Grab yourself a drink. We've got one more circuit to do. So, we've done a chest exercise, we've done a lot of core, we've done a rear delt, lower trap exercise. We're now going to focus on lateral heads of the shoulders and back. So we've hit the whole of the upper body. So, front delts, lateral head of the shoulders to start off with. Overhead press. Before you do an overhead press, make sure you've got enough room overhead to do an overhead press. So don't whack any of your lampshades or anything like that. As you grab those weights, which I asked you to get, and you're literally going to pull those abs tight. Pull those abs tight, head forward, shoulders back, elbows back, and press above your head. Strict shoulder press is exercise 1 in this last circuit, and then exercise 2, back into that hip hinge position, so bum goes back, chest out, looking forward to your feet, and you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together as you pull those weights in towards your hips, like you're putting those weights in your pocket, pinching those shoulder blades together, out. So that's your 2 exercises back to back, 4 times round, 40 seconds of each exercise, and it's your last circuit of this morning with me for home circuits. Let me fiddle with the timer again. Okay, 5 seconds to get yourself in position. We're starting off with those shoulder presses. Away we go. So nice strict shoulder presses. Just do as many as you can in the time that you've got allowed for each exercise. So it doesn't matter about the weight, because if it's a heavy weight, do less reps. If it's a lightweight, do more reps. We progress the time each week, so you're going to have time to do more reps as we progress through each week anyway, squeezing it in into those rows. So don't worry about reps and sets. That's all taken care of. Just simply grab yourself a weight that's manageable and we'll smash through it. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Looking forwards of your feet. 3, 2, 1. Little rest. You can put those weights down, but you're going to have to pick them back up pretty quick. Woo! Big deep breath into those shoulder presses. Exercise so you can see. Pulling those abs tight. Looking straight ahead. Elbows back. Chest out. Oh. Challenging this morning. Hitting those shoulders. Excellent, okay. Chest out. Come back. Squeeze into those rows. Put those weights in your pocket. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep it going. 20 seconds of rows, keep it going, and then we're halfway through this last circuit. I'm going to put these weights down for a second, shake my arms off. Woo! Okay, back into those shoulder presses, let's go for it. Strict shoulder press. Don't matter how many reps, just as many as you can do in the time we've got for each exercise. Keep it going. Okay. Flop it over. Come back, chest out. Into those rows. Let's go for it. Nice and strict, even with these rows. Hitting the back, hitting the biceps. So you're working your arms, even though it's not a bicep curl or a tricep extension. Any pulling movement, you're working the biceps, the fronts of your arms. Any pressing movement, you're working the triceps, the backs of your arms. So by keeping these exercises nice and compound, so hitting more than one muscle group, burning a lot more calories, and it's a lot more balanced exercise. You're not going to end up with weak muscles and strong muscles, which generally manifests itself as an injury. So keep it going. Last round now. Hopefully doing shoulder press. Nice strict shoulder press. Pulling those abs tight. Looking straight ahead. Elbows back. Head forward. 10 seconds. These are only 5k weights that I have, but because I'm doing as many reps as I can in the time that we've got, it becomes challenging. Muscle endurance. Keep it going. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Chest out, bum back. Put those weights in your pocket, whatever they are. Pull those weights into your hips, like you're putting them in your pocket. Woo! 10 seconds. Oh, well done. Okay, full body, well, say full body, full upper body circuit, or 3 circuits back to back, working the upper body this morning. 40 seconds of each exercise, decent amount of calories burnt, heart rate's up, breathing circulation's going, ready for the day ahead. Time for Kerry now, and indoor cycling, but between now and the next time I see you, have a lovely beginning to the weekend, and I'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, hopefully. Well done.